This one's relatively simple. When I show them, I usually show the Pinea first because this is the wine that it's all about. And to me, even though it has the bigger bottle and the bigger price tag and everything, it's not necessarily bigger than the 17. It just has more polish. It's more of a complete package than the 17. So the oak is less prominent on the nose. It's there. There's actually more oak, but it's integrated more. The fruit shows a little bit more maturation. This is a 14 versus a 17. You're starting to get some secondary, tertiary characters of leather, and the spices are more complex. There's more herbs that you could pull out. To me, a higher quality wine is a wine that I can say more about as far as like descriptions. The markers start to flow when you get through it. So I'm getting cassis and currant and black cherry and plum and all kinds of things going on in this wine. It's dried and fresh fruit. It's just super complex. And then on the palate, like I was saying, it's similar to the 17, but everything is just more resolved. The tannins are softer. Everything is more polished. It has kind of what I would say, if I was going to describe it as a shape, is more spherical in that there are no rough edges, there's no corners on the wine. And also the finish is much, much longer on this wine. You taste it, it goes through phases as it enters the palate. It hits it with the fruit up front, but then it expands on the mid palate, and then it fades out in a long, long finish. Those are kind of the things that tell me the wine's going to age, when I have structure, when I have that kind of complete package in a wine. And all those things come from the maturity of these vines. These are the oldest vines on the property. These are the select parcels. The best of the best goes into this wine. And the 17 exists to make the Pinea the best wine it can be. So they're both very useful wines, but to me, once you get them side by side, it's pretty easy to tell the difference between them.